Okay, so we have seen query select star from EMP where employee number equal to question 110. So before this, I just start exam tool. I'm starting Apache and MySQL service. Yeah. So MySQL is running in the port 3306. Okay. Now we are going to MySQL database. So going to localhost PHP myadmin. So as we have already created employee database in this employee EMP table. So we have two rows are there presently. I'm going to insert two more rows. Employee number, employee name, salary, and department. Department. So one row is inserted. Okay, so here itself we can write directly. Development. Okay. So one row is successfully inserted. Again. Okay. So total 3 to 5 rows are there. So we'll go to the program. So as a first step, we have to load the driver, and then we have to establish the connection with MySQL. Next, we have to create the statement. So instead of creating the statement now, so we have to use prepared statement. Prepared statement ESMT equal to con dot prepare statement. Dot prepare statement. So here we have to pass pre-compiled SQL statement. So instead of writing that statement inside the function call, just I am preparing one query variable. So inside this, select suppose star from EMP where salary is greater than 10,000, for example. Okay. So instead of using 10,000 directly, I am putting question mark here. Prepared statement is to be included into our program. So use java.sql.star, and then use query as argument to be passed into the prepared statement. So once we establish statement for query with the question mark pre-compiled statement, so then we can before execution of this precompile statement. So we have to provide the proper values in place of the question marks. Okay, so for this we have to use set triple X methods like psmt dot. I'm passing string value. Okay, so that set string. The first argument is the location of the question mark, and the first question mark for the first question mark. So what to be passed? So here I am passing, suppose 10,000. After getting the proper values to each and every question marks, so then you can forward to execute the query itself. Okay, so like psmt dot execute query. So while you are executing the query using the prepared statement, so then here no need to pass the query again to the execute query, because as we have already prepared the query and will pass the proper values into the question marks also, so that here while calling the execute query using psmt object, so then you need not pass the query again to this execute query method. So directly you can call execute query method without passing the argument. So then we will get result set object as usually, no changes at all here. So rs dot next get string of 1 2 3 4. Okay, and then connection dot close here. So let's execute this db access. Where is the db? Row remaining. Yeah, so we'll be having 1290 salary, so that has been removed. That has been not displayed because it has been the salary which is not less than this is greater than, which is not greater than 10,000 here. Okay, so like this, and we can have insertion operation also. Like I'm also showing that insertion operation. So the insertion operation is here. Please unmute yourself and tell me the insert command syntax, comma, question mark, comma, question mark. That's all. Insert into table name, emp values of 4 question marks. Each question mark represents the specific column here. Okay, so here. So now next step is that's set triple X methods. Okay, so here so first question mark. So what is the value we have to pass?
Employee number.
Employee number. Okay. Employee number, and again psmt dot set string of second question mark. So what is the value we have to pass? So what is the second column?
Employee name.
Employee name. Okay, employee name. So okay, and then again psmt dot set string of third question mark. So what is the third question mark?
Salary.
Salary. Okay, so salary. This is a salary. Okay, and then again, so fourth question mark. Fourth question mark. Department. Department, like this. Okay, so here so the number of set triple X methods should be equal to how many number of question marks are there in the precompile statement. If you use less than the number of question marks, or if you use greater than the number of question marks, definitely you will get exception. Okay, so don't miss to give the values for the question mark, or don't give the values beyond the number of question marks in the precompile statement. So please remember, so number of set triple X methods should be equal to number of question marks in the precompile statement. So don't miss to give the values to the question mark here. So ensure that, so once you ensure that there are total values supplied to each and every question mark, so then so you can execute the method. But here the point is we are using insert into command. Okay, so that so for insertion, which is a DML statement, so don't use execute query method. So what method we have to use?
Execute update, sir.
Very good, execute update. Execute update. So no need to pass the query here. So execute update. So what is the value written by execute update?
Integer, sir.
Integer, very good. Integer rows. Number of rows updated. Integer number of rows updated. Okay. So here, so no need to pass. That complete updated, including updated row, we have to display all the rows of the table here immediately. Okay. So how to display all the rows of your table? To create a statement object na?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
sir.
Statement stnt equal to, how to create the statement object?
con dot create statement.
Create statement. Okay. So this is the statement we have to create. So after getting statement object created, next we have to use result set rs equal to stmt statement object dot execute query of select star from employee. As usually rs dot next method. So that is. See that whether new row has been created or not. Okay, so one row is updated. So what is a new row updated? So this is new row inserted is this one 1657 8767. Okay, so this is the new row. Okay, and the same thing will be updated here also. If you refresh, okay, so this is the new row. Okay, so like this we can insert new rows also. Okay, and then can you tell the syntax for update?
Value is equals to
Create the query statement, update
set value is equals
immediately after update. What to be mentioned?
Table name, sir.
Table name. Okay, so update table name. Next, update table name.
Set column name is equals to
column
value.
name. Okay, so here the column name. So I want to modify the salary. Okay, salary equal to suppose 13,450 rupees. Okay, for which employee? Where what is the column name here? EMPNO equal to question mark here. So instead of writing the value directly inside this, just put the question mark here. Okay, this is the query. Next step. What is the next step? we have to create PSMT equal to one dot prepare statement of, we have to pass the query itself. Okay. And then what is the next step?
We have
Set
it's
string of first question mark. So what is the question? What is the first question mark?
salary.
Salary. Okay, I'm passing the salary here. Then UPS empty dot set string of second question mark. What is the second question mark here?
Employee number.
Employee number. So which employee number? Suppose 1201. Okay. So for all the question marks we have set proper values. Okay. So after that,
We have to execute.
execute the query. So how to execute the query? UPS empty dot. So execute query or execute update to be
Execute
applied? Execute update, because it is update statement.
update.
Execute update. Okay. So what is the return value?
Integer.
Integer. Updated. After that, again I'm creating the statement object and then execute the query for select star from EMP query, and then so we are iterating the loop for getting all the columns data in each and every row. Okay. So let's see how it is executing. Okay. So for 1201, so the value is, salary is like this, 18,970, which is an updated value here. Okay, so we got one row updated, and this is the updated value, 18,970. Yeah, this is 18,970. So row is updated here. Okay. So have you all understood this CRUD operations?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the same thing, you can also use the delete operations. So here delete from table name EMP where your condition. That is a delete statement, and you can also use a create statement, also create table name. So with columns and data types, then the table will be created here. Okay. So as usual procedure, use a prepared statement. Step first, create the query statement, and then create a prepared statement object by passing the query, and then setting the values into the question marks, and then use execute method. Okay, so if it is a query, then result set. If it is update, so then we'll get integer values. Okay, so if integer values, just store that integer value, so how many number of rows have been updated. If it is a result set object, so then use this result set object to iterate each and every column for getting each and every column data in each row. Okay, so this is only the standard procedure in JDBC, nothing new and nothing complex operations in JDBC. Okay, the complex operations in the sense you have to write your complex query in the query statement. That's only the complexity you feel. Okay, so for every kind of statement, so this is only the procedure here, nothing new. So and this kind of code will be inserted or will be do in any kind of operations. Okay, so we can use this JDBC operations in normal console applications, and the same JDBC operations we can do in web applications. The same JDBC operations we can use in JSP applications. Okay, and the same JDBC operations we can use in UJB. So wherever if you go in any concept of JDK, The JDBC concept is common, and the common steps you have to follow for getting access of the backend databases. Okay, so this is simple JDBC operations.